Think back, what was it? I was about 7-8 months ago. Actually, no, it was longer than that at this point. That Kyrie Irving made his comments about believing the Earth was actually flat, and that he was, I guess, at the time, a flat earther. He's since backed away from those comments to a degree.
It's because he realized that they were actually stupid.
Right, they were just right. That's the best way to put it. Actually stupid. In steps Steph Curry. I like Steph Curry a lot. I think Steph Curry's a good human being. I think he and his wife are an awesome couple. He's got an adorable daughter. Big fan of his dad, too. We share an alma mater. I think Del Curry's an excellent color analyst on the Fox Sports Southeast Hornets broadcasts. So I got a lot of good things to say about the Curry family. So you can imagine my disappointment when I open up the computer and see that Steph Curry has said on the Winging It podcast with Vince Carter and Kent Bazemore and Andre Iguodala that Steph Curry's saying, quote, "We ever been to the moon?" End quote. And multiple people on that podcast respond, quote unquote, "Nope." And Curry says in response, quote, "They're gonna come get us. I don't think so either." End quote. Steph Curry doesn't believe that we landed on the moon. Now, this is America. He's well within his right to think that. He's well within his right to say that. Even on a podcast that I, quite frankly, don't know what the listenership looks like, so I'm not going to bang on it. You can say it, you can think it, that's fine. That's his right to do that. It is also our right to judge him for saying that. This is a man who is Davidson educated, Charlotte Christian educated, and is saying publicly that he does not believe that we've been to the moon. Well, retired astronaut Scott Kelly tweeted him, quote tweeted, the link to the story, and said, "Steph, so much respect for you, but the moon landing thing, let's talk. DM me." That's a retired astronaut reaching out to Steph Curry. Then NASA reached out to Steph Curry and has invited him to NASA to tour the facilities, to look at the probably tons of moon rocks they have, photographic images, satellite imagery, basically all the proof one would ever need that we did in fact land on the moon and accomplish something that mankind had never accomplished prior to. Osborne, this is just disappointing. And I don't know why I care so much. Maybe it's just because I do cover sports for a living and I am very disappointed when an otherwise good and smart person says something like this. I just don't understand why.
So I've watched a lot of stuff, a lot of YouTube videos.
Oh, no, Osborne watches UFO videos on YouTube frequently.
And 99% of them are the dumbest things you have ever heard or seen in your life. We'll get into that later. Right now, Steph, there are 24 men who have landed on the moon. They've talked about landing on the moon. The moon rover's up there. So is the flag that they planted. They've been there and back. If you are sitting and watching conspiracy videos at home on 2:30 on a Friday night after a game, and you think that those people know anything more than the people at NASA who actually were involved in sending people to the moon, you're wrong. You don't know more than they do. You don't know more than the people at NASA. I don't know what else to say other than you're just wrong. And all the little caveats. Well, what about the radiation points out in space? How'd they do it? There's computers. Your smartphone has more computing power than the entire Apollo 11 mission. Okay, that's great, and that's true, but also these were the top trained pilots on Earth who understood how to navigate by the stars in space. Trained for years. And it's not like we just woke up and said, "Hey, it's 1969, let's go to the moon." No. You had the Mercury projects and all those things that were going on prior to the Apollo projects. You had the Saturn rockets and all sorts of things that were going on. Warner von Braun. Just open a book. Just open a book, Steph. I mean, come on, man. You're better than this. You went to Davidson. It's a great school. Come on.